Welcome back, everyone. This is Nate from Nate's Here and There. I am coming to you from Bethany, Westville Baptist Church Cemetery. That's what it's called, Bethany, Westville. I'm gonna walk around their cemetery and see what kind of old graves we can find, old military. So grab a chair, sit back, and enjoy on this day the Lord has made. And also, if you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon, or PayPal, Cash App in my description of my channel. Go if you wouldn't mind, if you want to, donate. Also, I have a Patreon, like I was saying, go get yourself signed up. Because on my Patreon page, I will take requests on different graveyards that I can do. So go get yourself signed up. With all that said, also like, share, comment, and subscribe to the videos and to the channel. The first one I come up to is W.L. Horton Jr., 1966 to 1973. Williams Sr., 1927 to 1973. Rhonda, 1961 to 1973. And Betty Baker Horton, 1939 to 2017. And this is the first military I come up to. Look at the sign. Look at this little statue. I like that. But this is Kenneth L. Johnson Sr., U.S. Army, Korea, Vietnam, 1934 to 2014. Bronze Star, Cross, Gallantry. Thank you for your service. And also, if you've seen any of my videos, or if you haven't, if I stay on a military for a little bit longer, what I'm doing is paying tribute to that soldier. And also, at the very end of the video, I will do a tribute video. At the very end, I go around, take pictures of all the military, and then at the very I tag them in my video when I'm on YouTube. So stay tuned to the tribute video. This is John Albert Gaskin, 1908 and 1908. He was a baby. Little Florence Gaskin, 1916 and 1918. The parents were John E. Florence and M. Gaskin. And L. E. Horton, 1874 to 1952. Ralph Audubon Darbany, U.S. Air Force, Korea, Vietnam, 1926, 2023. Thank you for your service. It's Katie Ray, 1867 to 1936. H.J. Ray, 1863 to 1925. Here's Bernice Everly Hilton, 1913 and 1986. Paul Hazel Truesdale, 1915 to 2009. Nell E. Owens, the wife of Paul H. Truesdale, 1919 to 1950. Here's Maggie L. Owens, 1878 to 1901. John Owens, 1836 to 1917. Mary Owens, 1850 to 1919. Henry Owens, 1883 to 1929. Here's Annie Adele, 1907 to 1935. Jesse T. Owens, 1870 to 1948. Lottie F. Owens, 1880 to 1958. Eva B. Owens, 1901 to 1958. There's Clyde A. Falconberry, 1915 to 1949. Margaret Wright Falconberry, Estridge, 1920 to 1994. Here's George Marquino, U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, 1921 to 2012. Thank you for your service. Here's Clyde H. Cato, 1904 to 1984. He was a tech sergeant, U.S. Air Force. Retired in 1958, 29 years of service. Thank you for your service. Henrietta W. West, 1895 to 1963. Henry J. West, 1881 to 1971. And James Jim West, 1932 to 2007. Paul William Ray, U.S. Navy, World War II, 1926 to 1990. Thank you for your service. Henry Frank Sturkey Sr., Private First Class, U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, 1919 and 1977. Thank you for your service. Here's Julia Amelia Wes Sturkey, 1895 to 1994. Frank Sturkey died 1953, age 65. Is John Edgar Hornsby, Private U.S. Army Korea, 1931 to 2006. 2004, I'm sorry. I just see so many of these grays. I apologize, it just runs together. Thank you for your service. Here's Archie Richard Owens, 1888 to 1946. Mammy Truesdale Owens, 1889 to 1940. Here's Gillum T. Cato, 1880 to 1968. Louise Bowers Cato, 1883 to 1950. John C. Williams, S1, U.S. Navy, World War II, 1924 to 2012. Thank you for your service. Here's William J. Vincent, BM2, U.S. Navy, 1912 to 1976. Thank you for your service. Here's Leonard Hudson Cato, U.S. Army, World War II, 1917 to 2005. Thank you for your service. Here's John F. Truesdale, South Carolina, Tech 5, Company 708, Military Police, World War II, 1914 and 1971. Thank you for your service. Here's A.W. Willis, 1879 to 1952. Rosa Willis Roberts, 1889 and 1982. Here's Bertha A. Stone, 1905 to 1950. Eddie Peach, 1893 to 1975. Ruby Peach, 1900 to 1975. Here's Wallace L. Rogers, South Carolina, S1 USNR, World War II, 1925 to 1956. Thank you for your service. Here's Hazel M. Peach, Private First Class U.S. Army, World War II, 1924 and 1977. Thank you for your service. Here's John Henry Waits, 1883 to 1943. Dora Lizzie Waits, 1889 to 1985. Here's Jerry O'Neill Cato, SP4 U.S. Army, 1945 to 2005. Thank you for your service. Willie B. Cato, 1942 to 1996. Beloved father and friend. This is my cousin, daddy. It's one of my cousin's daddy. And his mom. I'll show his mom in a minute. Mary Frances Carlton Sullivan, 1949 to 2021. Beloved mother and friend. That's my cousin's mother. Paul Harold Williams, A1C, U.S. Air Force, 1941 and 1989. Thank you for your service. Here's Anna Jane Owens and J.W. Owens, 1872 to 1941. Jesse W. Owens, 1871 to 1953. Bruce C. Williams, Private First Class, U.S. Army, 1939 and 2016. Thank you for your service. Lola B. Owens, 1898 to 1949. Fred E. Owens, 1886 to 1947. John J. Owens, 1861 to 1917. Nanny P. Owens, 1862 to 1946. Stephen B. Owens, South Carolina. That's one thing I can see. He was in the military, but thank you for your service. Here's James Edgar Lewis, South Carolina, QM2, U.S. Navy, World War I, 1890 to 1957. Thank you for your service. Here's another military, Daniel M. Small. That's the only thing I can see. Thank you for your service. Rebecca Peach, the wife of William H. Truesdale, 1853 to 1906. William H. Truesdale, 1853 to 1934. Rosa Langley Truesdale, 1885 to 1919. Barney L. Truesdale, 1881 to 1951. Macy Blanton Truesdale, 1888 to 1964. Here's Joseph N. P. Truesdale, 1905 to 1990. Nanny L. Truesdale, 1911 to 1997. Thomas J. Peach Sr., 1879 to 1944. Mary Y. Peach, 1889 to 1982. Edgar M. Marsh, Jr., RDM-3, U.S. Navy, World War II, 1925 to 2004. Thank you for your service. Luma Peach, 1894 to 1926. Claude Cephas Peach, 1913 to 1977. This was the son. Walter R. Horton at South Carolina, CM3, U.S. Navy, World War II, 1904 to 1972. Thank you for your service. Henry W. Smith, 1866 to 1951. And his wife, Eugenia Truesdale Smith, 1862 to 1936. Here's Emma Peach Connell, 1877 to 1968. And here is J.W. Connell, 1878 to 1945. Here's Thomas John Connell, South Carolina, Private U.S. Marine Corps Reserve, World War II, 1946 to 1916 to 1962. Thank you for your service. Nathaniel Gay Jr., South Carolina, SFC, Financial CFVC, DET, QMC, GP, World War I, 1893 to 1960. Thank you for your service. Here's James Thompson Gay, 1874 to 1963. Mary Elizabeth Gay, 1869 to 1954. Marvin Getz Fletcher, 1888 to 1956. Nancy Truesdale Fletcher, 1888 to 1970. The peace of God that passes all understanding. What it says in the middle. Henry R. Gaskins, South Carolina, Corporal, Company 118 Infantry, 30th Division, World War I, 1883 to 1963. Thank you for your service. Jesse E. Branham, 1866 to 1950. Lily G. Branham, 1868 to 1950. Mansell Owens, 1886 to 1952. Fannie H. Owens, 1887 to 1960. Here's Hobson Hilton Owens, 1933 to 1990. Thank you for your service. Gary Owens, EM3, U.S. Navy, 1939 to 2007. Thank you for your service. Here's Claude H. Teal, Master Sergeant, U.S. Air Force, Korea and Vietnam, 1933 to 1994. Thank you for your service. Hoyt T. Stover, 1900 to 1986. Bessie W. Stover, 1898 to 1978. It says, remember me as you pass by, as you are now, once was, I as I am now, you soon will be. Put your trust in Jesus. Prepare for death and follow me. It's Henry Alex Fletcher, U.S. Army, World War II, 1919 to 2008. Got a plaque right there. Thank you for your service. Henry Michael Fletcher, Corporal, U.S. Marine Corps, 1949 to 2014. Thank you for your service. Here's Columbus Boltergay, Private Company, G7 Battalion, South Carolina Infantry, Confederate States Army, 1847 to 1864. Thank you for your service. Here's Nathaniel Gay, 1843 to 1896. Sally R. Gay, 1850 to 1928. Here's Columbus West, 1851 to 1926. And Mary Elizabeth Williams, 1872 to 1938. James Eli Williams, 1865 to 1930. Here's Carrie Owens Jones, daughter of A and A Owens, 1863 to 1881. Here's James B. Vincent, U.S. Air Force, World War II, 1921 to 1999. Thank you for your service. Here's B.H. Truesdale, 1861 to 1935. Rebecca J. Young Truesdale, 1858 to 1912. This thing got worn. The headstone is. And I think that's going to do it for this one. We walked around Bethany, Westville Cemetery. Found some really old graves. Found some family. My cousin's mother, I was going to let you know, I didn't say this a while ago, that woman could cook. Oh my goodness, she could cook. That's one thing I do miss. She could really cook. And she just loved everybody. She accepted everybody. But be safe. God bless. And we'll catch you on the next one. And remember to let go and let God. Bye now.